All right, if you're trying to find a brand new single family home in the Portland Metro without jumping into the 600,000s, this is exactly the kind of place that you should be looking at. Today, I'm out here in King City, Oregon at Kingston Terrace, just minutes away from Beaverton, touring the LAD model. This is a detached single family home sitting in the high 500s, which stands out as a strong value for new construction here in this area. What really stands out right away is the true single family feel, more privacy, more separation from neighbors, and a layout designed for how people actually live today. The finishes feel clean and modern, the flow between spaces are functional, and it offers flexibility whether someone is working from home, hosting, or just want low maintenance setup with more independence. From a location standpoint, it's close to popular spots like the Washington Square Mall, convenient access to Sherwood and Tigard, and still within a reasonable drive into downtown Portland. That combination makes it especially appealing for buyers who want newer construction without feeling too far removed from everyday amenities. So for anyone looking for a detached home, newer build, and a well-connected location into the Portland Metro, let's take a look inside the LAD model and see exactly what it has to offer. Hey friends, if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything happening in the Portland Metro real estate market. I break down opportunities for buyers, sellers, and investors so you can make a smarter move whether you're relocating, upgrading, or building your portfolio. Hey friends, Brian Valdez with eXp Realty, and today we're in the wonderful city of King City, Oregon, in the new Kingston Terrace community. It's a brand new community currently being built by Rise Homes. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LAD model. It's a very similar model to what they got going on at Elevon, same builder, but we're in a different part of town. So come follow along, take a look at this brand new beautiful home, the LAD by Risewell Homes here at Kingston Terrace in King City, Oregon. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. All right, friends. So location-wise, you're in a really convenient pocket of King City, right next to Sherwood, Oregon. You're about 25 to 30 minutes away from downtown Portland, depending on traffic, and roughly about 35 to 45 minutes to Portland International Airport. The closest hospital is the Providence Newburgh location, which is about 15 minutes away. So you've got solid healthcare access nearby. And if you're thinking about weekend trips, the Oregon coast is just about an hour away to an hour and a half drive, perfect for quick getaways without feeling too far away from the city. And the closest elementary school is Art Rutkin Elementary School. Closest middle school is Hazelbrook Middle School. And the closest high school is Mountainside High School. Come follow me along. All right, friends. So we finally made it inside this beautiful model home. Again, this is the LAD model by Risewell Homes. And as you guys can come in, look at the amount of space we get. Wonderful 10-foot ceilings. You don't see that in a lot of properties. So you get high ceilings. And I guess we'll start with the living room. As you guys can see, we drip into this wonderful living room. And my friends, my God, look at the wonderful large windows. You can open these up and down so that you can take a look at the front side of your property, add more airflow, remove airflow if you need. The house does come with AC and it comes with heating if you need, but beautiful summertime or springtime, look at that. Open up the window and look at the beautiful outside of your property. They're currently staging this with a large sectional sofa. This looks like it can fit about 5 people. But again, customize your living room to any way you want. You could potentially add another sofa or an L sectional here for more seating if you would like. But currently being staged is wonderful, large sectional, large coffee table, amazing large rug that they've added. They've added 2 side chairs with a coffee table in the middle. And look at this. You get a fireplace with some tile treatment already built in, large mantle so you can add some pictures, some knickknacks, memorabilia, whatever you want on your mantle. Currently being staged with a TV. And then accented by that is these two large windows. And what I love about this model is that the windows are actually usable. So you can actually open and close these windows compared to some of the other models where you cannot. So these ones you can open and close for more or less airflow, right? Perfect. So beautiful, large living room. They're currently being staged, the windows with some curtains, as you guys can see, but the curtains, change it any way you customize it. But again, these are 10 foot, so they're gonna go very high. All right, so friends, take a look at this. Off of your living room is this wonderful dining room area. And again, they've currently staged this with this beautiful elongated dining table. Right now, currently being staged with 6 chairs, but it looks like you could potentially add a couple more. But you choose your dining table once you buy a property like this to anything that you'd like. I love that they've gone with these leather backed seats, something unique. Beautiful idea to stage or to buy for your home. Beautiful large dining table. Off to the side, we do get a side yard. We'll take a look at that in a bit, but you do get a side yard with a sliding left to right door as well to be able to have something for the kids to do on the side yard, or if you have pets, you can take them outside. They can get some reprieve from being inside this wonderful home. Just off to the side of your dining room, they've currently staged this with some artwork, this large side console, ways that you can think about adding more storage, right? So beautiful large area where you can add some built-ins if you wanted, or added some extra storage as an idea as well. Right, friends, and look at this wonderful kitchen. This is something out of Architectural Digest. It's a beautiful kitchen that they've laid out here for the LAD model. You do get this large island quartz countertop. I love the shaker cabinetry with this gray contrast against white. It just looks simple, clean, timeless, something that you can utilize over and over. And look at the backsplash work with this herringbone finish white tile. It's not easy to do this type of work, but it's included in this home already. So you do get to see that unique pattern, right? Quartz countertop, stainless steel finishes for the drawer pulls and the cabinet pulls. And I love these cabinets because they're easy to clean, right? In terms of appliances, friends, we do have a range here. And again, what's unique is that you can actually utilize underneath the range because there's nothing there. Your stove, your mic, and your oven is located somewhere else so that you can utilize this as storage for anything that you need in your kitchen. You do get a stainless steel hood, which will exhaust the fumes outside of your home, already built in. And I love that they've contrasted this inside of the cabinetry so that it doesn't look like it's this singular piece just hanging off to the side. So I love that they've already done that. So that's beautiful. Shaker cabinets, beautiful to see. And then your sink is off to the side here. Wonderful undermount sink, stainless steel fixtures, right? You do get a window that oversees the side of your property. They've just currently staged this with a curtain that goes up and down, but the window here is usable. Unlike some other models where the window is not usable in terms of going up and down for more or less airflow, this one you can utilize if you would like. Your dishwasher is off to the side here, so you can do your dishes here, right? And then just off to the side of that is your wonderful microwave and your oven. I love that it's already built into the cabinetry, so it's not taking up space anywhere else. More cabinetry above for more storage. Beautiful, beautiful. And that they've laid it out in here so that you can utilize this right away when you purchase a home like this. And then the middle island does include an area for eating or entertaining. They've just staged this with 3 stools. But again, utilize this how you want as you're cooking for your friends, your family, the kids. You're over here on this side, cook, and then be able to serve them right here. Looks like you could potentially add another stool for a 4th person if you needed. And look at the beautiful lighting treatment that they've included here. This is just a unique way that they've laid out this lighting treatment right above your middle island. You don't see this a lot where they've included these lighting treatments right above the island, and it's a unique one, it's a custom one. It's not something that's unique that you could just get anywhere. So it looks beautiful the way they've laid this kitchen out. And then your large fridge is off to the side, away from the kitchen. And look at this thing, cabinetry all around it, right? So for more storage. So this is kind of be your pantry, a portion of the pantry right here. And I love that all of this is already built in around this fridge to get more storage up there, more storage here. Potentially this could be like a coffee bar area if you wanted to. And I love the way that they've staged that. So just between your dining room and your kitchen is this wonderful walk-in coat closet. So I'll let you take a look, but it's right underneath your stairwell that goes to the second story. And what I love about it is it's spacious. It's not just like a little tiny one. So notice you could put your long coats or jackets here that you readily use, or if you have friends or guests that you could put those away. Your crawl space for underneath the house is going to be located here. So if you needed service on your property, that would be located inside of the coat closet. So beautiful large coat closet that they've utilized as well. All right, so this property on the first floor does include a half bath. So as you guys can see, currently being staged, you do get a sink, stainless steel faucet, mirror, lighting treatment. They've opted out for this black and white design wallpaper. Again, this is just a decorative idea. You can change this. They will not come like this. You can leave it painted the kind of off gray color, or you can install wallpaper if you wanted to. They've staged it with some artwork. There is a usable window here, so you can open and close it for more or less airflow. But again, the house does include ventilation with AC and heating already built in. Obviously a toilet. So beautiful half bath that you can utilize on the first floor. All right, friends, and this model does include this large 2-car garage. I can't emphasize to you guys how large this garage is. And what I love about it, as you guys can hear the echo, it still maintains that large 10-foot ceiling. If you wanted to, you could add storage above your cars, right? So that you can install some storage up there. You can add some shelving on the sides if you wanted, but it's unfinished. Paint this if you wish, or add anything that you wish, but you get this large 2-car garage. And what's unique too is you get a tankless water heater already built in. So a tankless water heater already here. So if you need to service your water anywhere in the house, it's gonna be in your garage, and it's readily available right here for you. You don't need that large water heater that you may need to get service on. Already here in this tankless water heater built in. You do get this wonderful workspace area. So if you wanted to add a workbench or anything right here, or you could add more storage, but you get more real estate here for this wonderful garage. So wonderful that they've already included all of that already in this home. All right, so this model home does include a side yard, and you do get a sliding door, left to glass, double pane, beautiful. All right, and as you guys can see, this is a fairly large side yard. It does come with a cemented area, right? So you could potentially here on my side include a grill or add a grill down the line, right? So that you could entertain friends, family, guests. They've just currently staged this with a kids play area, but you do get a fence already on the front and the back side that is in between these two homes, but you get direct access to the back side of your property with a gate door already there installed. Your AC unit's gonna live right here, so if you needed service on your AC unit, be out here. And it's just a great place to have a side yard and utilize the property when you have beautiful sun out here in King City, Oregon. All right, friends, we finally made it to the second story of this wonderful LAD model home by Risewell Homes. And this is the first guest room, and it's a wonderful place to be able to utilize or customize any way you wish. It's currently being staged as a kid's room. As you can see, this kind of smaller off to the side bed, somewhere where the kids can play. Currently being staged with some artwork. right? Second story is all carpeted already. And look at the baseboards. These are the tall 5-inch baseboards already installed. That's wonderful. And this is the back side of your property. So you get this large sliding left to right window to get more or less airflow, right? Beautiful large window. And then, as you guys can see, they've opted out for wallpaper, but you can customize this room any way you wish. If you wanted to keep it the paint color or change the paint color or add wallpaper. Currently being staged with more artwork above. The room does include a walk-in closet, sliding door left to right. As you guys can see, it already has a wooden dowel storage above so that you can utilize this walk-in closet right away. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the second guest bedroom of the LAD model. Look at this wonderful room. It's currently being staged as a kid's room for a boy. Skateboards here being staged above the bed. Looks like a smaller twin XL queen size bed that you could fit in here. You could potentially go bigger, but then you lose some of the real estate. We do get wonderful nightstands that are already staged, some small lamps. And again, customize this room to what you guys need for your family. If it's a room that you need, if it's an office, or if it's a gym, change it to any way you want. Right here, we do have some skateboard artwork, but put a TV in here. Again, this is just an idea of what the room could look like. So these items will not come with this property, but change it up to anything that you wish. Again, large windows, slides left so that you can get more or less airflow. Add some shades or curtains if you need to for privacy, right? And again, this room is carpeted. The AC and the heating vent already vents into this room, so you can control that as well. And this room does include a walk-in closet as well, with wooden dowel for the clothes hang, and then storage above. As you guys can see, just more extra pillows being staged, but I love that it's already tall so that you could put your clothes already ready to go. All right, friends, so we made it to the third guest room. Again, it's currently being staged as an office at this moment, but customize these rooms to anything that you need. If you need another bedroom for a child, if you need a gym, if you need an extra storage area, again, this room is carpeted just like everything else on the second floor. Look at this wonderful window that we get. Again, it slides left to right, opens and sees the side. We do get this large window that slides left to that oversees the side of your property, right? Currently being staged with a fake plant. Again, you can either change or keep the off-white coloring of the paint that they typically have, but they've staged this with the custom wallpaper. Look at this large mirror, which I love because it gives the room more of a feeling of more space. It's a great decorative idea. If you ever wanted to make a room look bigger than it is, always add as much mirrors as you can, right? And what I love is these 5-inch baseboards. So the baseboards aren't super low. It gives the room, again, more of that elevated feeling. Looks bigger, looks cleaner with the elevated baseboards. This room does include a walk-in closet as well, similar to the first two guest rooms I showed you guys. Wooden dowel, storage at the top, and a door that closes left to right for keeping these out of sight. And what I do love is all the rooms already have power, of course, and the internet jacks. If you wanted to add a TV up here and get your internet installed, they would come in, and these lines are already pre-installed in all of the rooms. So beautiful that you don't have to worry about trying to get hardwired TV or internet into any of these rooms. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the upstairs guest bathroom. Again, what I love about this is this bathroom is going to be shared amongst those 3 guest rooms that I just showcased to you guys, but you get a his and her Jack and Jill quartz countertop, undermount sink, stainless steel finishes, stainless steel drawer pulls and cabinet pulls, right? Shaker cabinets, very similar to what we saw downstairs in the kitchen and the guest bathroom. Bathroom downstairs, you do get a small backsplash here, but accentuated by this wonderful mirror, right? And then you do get lighting treatment for his and her, so a triple so that nobody's left out. You can see everything. I love the tile work. Again, this one is a walk-in shower tub combo. Again, with a shampoonaise area so that you can put your soaps. Your shower items could just lay in here so that you don't have to go crazy looking for them. Your stainless steel fixtures for the faucet, the handle, and the shower head are already installed to mimic everything else that's stainless steel. It's like that brushed stainless steel finish across. You can add a shower curtain, of course. You're going to need to add a shower curtain. And then just being staged with artwork to the side, extra towels to the side as well. So you do get this large bathroom upstairs for all of those 3 guest rooms to utilize. All right, friends, so the house does include a laundry room. You can potentially get these washer dryers included, but something that I would help negotiate if you wanted to get a washer dryer into your unit already when you move in, and includes up above storage for your soaps. It already has this clothes hang. So I love to see that in laundry rooms, is that it already has a storage. It already has somewhere where you can hang and dry clothes that are very delicate, right? Or just to be able to store here when you need some extra storage. So in the laundry room is not important, but your furnace, if you needed service on it, would live here. But also what's unique is your linen closet lives inside your laundry room, has wooden shelves already pre-installed, which I love, right? And what's unique about that is as soon as you do your laundry, you can fold your laundry in the laundry room and then put all of your linens and your towels away so that you don't have to go crazy going into different parts of the house. Make the kids come in here and get their towels. Look at this long hallway, my friend. This is a long hallway just before we get to the master, included with this wonderful stairwell banister that we just came up from. But beautiful artwork being staged here. You guys can see. Whoa, this is cool. All right, friends. I don't know if you can hear me, but they got some music going on that I don't know how to control. But this is the wonderful master bedroom. As you guys can see, ample amount of storage and space in this wonderful master bedroom. It's currently being staged with a very small ceiling light. Again, customize it any way you wish, but looks like a king bed, 2 nightstands, some lamps. And what I love, again, friends, I cannot stop talking about these large windows on the living room and your master bedroom, because these are the large ones. You can open these up, add or remove airflow when you want, being staged with curtains. These are, again, 10-foot ceilings, so it makes the room feel very tall and large. And it's currently being staged with a side chair, side console, and this artwork. But change this to, if you wanted to add a TV or any more storage, this doesn't have to live like this, but this is beautiful, right? We've made it to the master closet, and friends, I cannot emphasize enough how large this master closet is. It's almost a 360. As you guys can see, I have clothes hang to my right, I have clothes hang to my behind me, and then to my left. So you potentially could have a 360. You could put a Mini Cooper in this walk-in closet. And you have storage above, being braced by metal finishes. Again, carpentry is already installed all over the second floor. And I love the size of this master closet. Beautiful to see. Your internet or any electronic servicing for the house would be serviced here. So if you needed to install internet, they would need to come here. But when do you ever get a closet this big for a home? It's hard to come by unless you're buying $1 million home. All right, friends, welcome to the master bathroom of the Lad model. And oh my God, look at this wonderful bathroom. Again, very similar, but with more real estate than the guest bathroom. But you do get a his and her sink, quartz countertop, quartz backsplash, large mirror that goes from left to, so from wall to wall goes this large mirror. Each person will get their own lighting treatment. So it's a triple lighting treatment that goes right over the sink so that nobody's left out. Same shaker gray cabinets from the kitchen and other guest bathroom. Stainless steel finishes. Again, look at this tile work. What's unique about this tile work is that it's the elongated tile. It's not your standard tile sizing, so that they have to just lay this out and it looks beautiful. And same elongated tile that looks like they've just added it to this walk-in shower. And look at this elongated shower, my friends. Thick glass. And I'm all the way in the back, so it's not your standard shower size. And then they've opted with this wonderful tile work that's very similar from the tile from the floor, but now they've opted for a dark gray grout here. Stainless steel finishes with a thick glass door. Corner shampoo names to be able to put your shampoos. Stainless steel, brushed steel shower head. And then you got a composite material for the flooring. Beautiful walk-in shower in this wonderful master bathroom. And then of course, you do get your toilet with its own privacy door, currently being staged with some artwork. And then we do get towel rack for your towels as well. Friends, so the rundown on this property is, again, this is the LAD model here at Kingston Terrace in King City, Oregon. It's a brand new community. They're still on phase 1 of development, and it's a great time to get because the pricing is going to be vastly better than it will be as the homes start to get built out. But this home is currently going for $559,990. It is a 1,782 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage. Very large garage, 10-foot ceilings, beautiful tile work across the property. For the value of this home, it's a deal and a steal to get. So if you're interested in this type of property, please give me a call. Brian Valdez with eXp Realty, 503-503-0446.
Perfect.